Yo, what's going on guys? My name is Revonlieke and welcome. On today's episode we go through the guiding lands and how to mine the ore as fast as possible, as well as my guiding lands gathering set. So real quick, let me show you my gathering set first and foremost. This is the kind of the maximum that you want, and you don't want anything else than this. I've seen a couple YouTube videos here and there about guiding lands, gathering sets, and most of them have skills that are completely redundant in guiding lands, like Mire Walker or other things like that. So these are just in general good skills to have in your gathering set, as well as just what's good for guiding lands. So if you want to use this for just normal gathering anywhere, then this works for that as well. You don't need to change any sets. So it has all your essentials. What's important, of course, is paralysis resistance if you are collecting bone piles. Geologist is for ores and bone piles. You just gather more from those. And Master Gatherer is there. And there's a lot of things in this, but keep in mind, we have the Assassin's Hood on. Since it increases our running speed, it's really good. You can do like 1 or 2 cycles with this on, and it's like so good. And on the glider mantle we have 2 tool specialists, so we get the tool specialist level 3 on when we use this instead of the Assassin's Hood, so we get the Assassin's Hood back faster. Master Gatherer is on the Gathering Charm, and I'll show you the decos here currently. So the reason that we have flinch free in there as well is because of the flying creatures in Roddenwale that are aggressive against us, even though we have stealth and intimidator. They keep getting aggro towards us. So one thing that you could do is use Gilly Mantle instead of the Glider Mantle, but I feel like the Glider Mantle has more duration, so it works really good in tandem with Assassin's Hood. What else is there? Effluvial Expert is really good for the Rodden area as well. Marathon Runner, of course, is for the stamina, so that we can run as fast as possible or as long as possible. Really nothing else here. These are all just, you can do either fast ore farming with this, and ore farming is for if you want your Steamworks to have a lot of points, you only gather ore locations and you keep rotating all of the areas. If, however, you want a more casual run style and you need more research points as well, you want to collect the bone piles as well. You get like from 1 hour of collecting bone piles together with mining ore, you get around 20k of research points. So it's really good for that. But for now, I'm going to show you the route that I'm taking when I collect ore. And these are the decorations. You might or might not have all of them. Feel free to experiment with those. I'll also show you something with the armor sets that you can do. So we currently have the Guildwork Beta, which gives us the Forager's Luck. So if you want less flinch free, which is really good against the flying creatures, in my honest opinion, but if you don't care about that, then you might want the Forager's Luck and Detector. The Detector, the only thing that it does is if you're running anything outside of guiding lands like normal, just you want more items like herbs and honey, maybe normal oral locations, then you're able to see the rare gathering points in the wildlife map, but it's not really that useful. Another change that you could make is, since we are using the Zora Magdaros helmet here, which has flinch free, so if you really don't care about flinch free, you can use Lunastra Beta instead. Gives you that Tool Specialist level 2, but you lose quite a lot with the armor slots, since this gives you level 4, level 2 and a level 1, and Lunastra only gives you level 4 and a level 2, so you are losing quite a lot there. So yeah, those are your options. You also have another option. If you don't have the gems, you can use the Kirin Beta as well, which gives you Marathon Runner level 2. But since we already have level 2 on our leggings, you're maxing out at 4, so it's not optimal. But if you don't have Marathon Runner decos for some reason, then you can use the Kirin Beta as well. So I'll just double or show you again the pieces. Here are the pieces, and what's really important is the weapon. Actually, we have slot upgrade on our Xenozoda, so it gives a one slot extra, so that's really important. It's not the damage that's important or anything. So instead of wasting a master rank weapon, we are wasting a high rank weapon, and it's all good. The lance is best if you want to use the charge attack, but I personally don't use it on this run. So let's hop straight into the Guiding Lance run, and I'll show you how fast this is done. Keep in mind that we keep rotating from this direction, so ignore what I just did. I just came here for this. So when we start our run, I usually go over here before I put on the Assassin's Hood, and once the Assassin's Hood is on, you will see how fast we are going. So let's put it on. I usually check this corner here if there's a ore location. There isn't, so I go over here, and there's an ore location right here. Get that. Alright, and alright, so giant mining outcrop had spawned here, so this is a little bit bad. If it spawns here, you might want to get it, might not. I usually get it just because of the item that I get from it. You might get it from the second route or something, or the second run, or when you come back here again. But that's the bad spawn that you can get. So next you just run through all of these. So there wasn't any ore locations, so I go to the opposite side, and there's an ore location here. Alright, so the other rare location is right here, which is a good one. You can just pick that up. Now, if I come from the second route and I haven't mined this one right here that spawns right here, I usually just peek here and check if any of the ore locations that I missed might have respawned there. So I just peek there usually, and then I just continue with my route. Now here usually there's one here on the left, so just collect that. Now, as you can see, I'm not using the Lance's charge attack at all, because it's just getting in the way most of the time. One more location might be here. Yep, there it is. And then we just keep on running. Then we go on this side, see if there's any ore locations. There isn't. Now, of course, this is a little bit slower on the first run because we need to go through these vines. We don't need to go to the left because that only has bone piles. I might make a run for bone piles, but that's not really necessary. Simply because usually when I do bone piles, I also do ore locations, so it's more of a casual thing that if you want to watch like Netflix or something, just collect bone piles and ore and be fine with staying in one area or something. So now that that's done, so if I don't see anything on the bottom level here. I usually just peek there, but since I saw 2 ore locations there, I'm not bothering with that. And since I didn't see any large or rare ore locations in the far end there that we were just, then it's here the rare spawn. So the next thing we do is take this wedge beetle. Now you might be wondering how the heck are we getting to the rotten area. So that's coming next. Instead of going to the coral, which might sound good, we actually go to the rotten area next. So jump out right here. Use your lance charge. Oh, okay. Nice. Alright. So now we are in the rotten area. That was a really poor timing on Zinogre's part, but that can happen. Luckily we do have stealth and intimidator. Those do help a little bit. Alright. So rotten region is a little bit bad because it really doesn't have too many ore locations. So you might want to skip it or something if you really don't want to come here. But in general I think it's a good idea. But those 3 are the ore locations for the top area, and there's really just here spawns the rare location for this area, and here is 1 ore location right here. But those didn't spawn, so I just continue on. So how do we get to the coral area next is the hard part, right? Nope, not at all. Just go to the right here, and you can see these wedge beetles. Take these, and over there. And we are at the coral location right now. And pretty much our assassin's hood is running out, so just collect what you can. Usually there's 1 right here. Collect that. Then there's 1 right here somewhere. Right here there's 1 usually, but now there wasn't. And then on the side here. Oh. There you go. And then there's a wedge beetle. There can be 1 ore location here. And for the rare spawns for this area, there's 1 here for the rare spawn. And another 1 is right here. Alright, I forgot to show you that. But okay, I'll just show you the rest of the run. So when your assassin hood is out, you just put on your glider mantle. And when you're up here, you usually just gather the rare spot and just drop down here. And you just continue on. And we are back at the Wildfire Waste. And you keep rotating this for now. So once the DLC comes out, I will make another video that shows you how to incorporate the new area into this. So as you can see now we have this spawn right here, which we can collect. Last time we didn't. So just take that. And from like maybe half an hour of doing this, I got 18,000 for not even half an hour, maybe a half hour or something. I got 18,000 for Steamworks, so this really works. And definitely suggest that everyone makes this set. I honestly don't know what else to suggest to anyone who runs a gathering set and wants to just be all around good with gathering. This really works. Alright, thank you everyone for watching. I hope this was useful for some of you. And we will see you guys next time. Alright. Bye and thanks.